Welcome to the Mindset Elevator, everybody. Someone is truly jealous of your happy life because they know that your happy life could be a very simple life that, everything just kind of works. Everything works out for you. Everything turns out good for you. You're actually pleased. Like you actually have that peace. You don't have to answer to nobody. You don't have to be controlled by anybody. You live life by your own terms. And there are people who are actually threatened by that because they're controlled, because they cannot live their best lives, or for some reason they feel like they cannot, or they are, somebody who does not have a say in how their life is run. And so when they look at you living free, there's a freeness to you that people do feel intimidated by, do feel jealous of. And you're going to see people feeling really jealous because jealous people, there's no telling what they will do. Some people will be jealous and they'll just stay away. But there's other people who are jealous and they'll try to attack and destroy the happiness that they see you have in your life, right? By some kind of sabotage. People will make things up about you so that people do not look at you in high regard, which they believe will turn you unhappy, or they believe will make you sad or upset because they know that you have a happy life. So what I'm trying to say is that there's going to be people in your world that try to manufacture mess and put it in your life so that you're no longer happy. This is what jealous people can do. Jealous people, let it be known, if you have a jealous person in your life who hates the fact that you're happy, they can't stand it. Anytime you have good news to share, it's like their ears, if they could turn their ears off, if there was a way for them to turn their ears off, they would. They don't want to hear about your happy news, your happy life, your happy the blessings in your world that are making you very thrilled and looking forward to the future and bright horizons. They don't want to hear about all that because it reminds them that there's some sort of deficit in their life that they have not been dealing with or coping with well, and they see you coping with life very well. They get jealous. They get bent out of shape. They don't want it to be you that is feeling happy, feeling giddy, jovial, thrilled, optimistic. You're going to find that as you go on your journey and building more happiness in whichever way, in whichever fashion that you're doing, people start becoming more and more negative, or it may feel like you're attracting more negativity as, as your happiness grows, so as you get more joy, as everything starts working out for you better, more people are going to be more upset about seeing your life turn out for the best, turn out for the better, right? So it's kind of bizarre because you would think that when people see good things happening for you, they would feel good for you. They would feel happy for you. They would feel thrilled. They would feel joy as well. But not everybody, moves like that. Some people, when they see that you're happy, they get mad. They get upset. They'll start arguments with you for no reason. They'll start poking and prodding at your life and trying to make it seem like your life is no good or your life sucks. When in all actuality, they know it's the opposite. When they see you smiling and having fun, either with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, with your children, all right, if you have a family, if you have a happy, simple life, you're going to start seeing people eyeing you funny, looking at you up and down, trying to start fights, trying to, bicker, make problems in your life because they feel like you have none. They feel like you have no issues, you have no worries. And so they're going to put that in your life so that you're not happy anymore. These are the miserable people that unfortunately we are around sometimes. People who cannot be happy for us, cannot understand why it's us that are happy and why not them, right? And even if there are aspects of their life that are good, that are pleasant, they don't see that when they see you, or they don't feel that when they see you, right? Your happiness is triggering to people who are unhappy, or perhaps people who are extremely jealous. Jealousy will make people do a lot of crazy things. Let it be known if you've seen what a jealous person will do. Let it be known if you've seen somebody go off the rails because you know for a fact that they are jealous of your happy life, okay? But a happy life is a simple life because happiness doesn't have a lot of requirements. You don't need a lot to be happy. That's where people are understanding that it's deeper, that it's different. Because perhaps when people look at your life and then they compare themselves to you, they may think that they have more than you, either by way of materials or experience or status. They might think that they're more attractive than you. It could be very superficial things. So when they see that actually you're quite happy with the life that you have, you're very thrilled, you're very happy, very gracious, and very thankful for the life that you have, the fact that you're breathing, living, they're looking at you like, why are you so happy? Why do I have more than you? I'm more attractive than you. Why are you so thrilled? And once again, I've spoken about this on this channel. People can have way more than you and still be jealous of you, still might be very uncomfortable by the fact that you are actually joyful, even when you are lacking in certain departments of life. But you're not lacking in a bright mindset. You're not lacking in joy. You're not lacking in abundance. You're not lacking in, just optimism, having that thrill for life. You may have a happy life. You may have children that you love, a family that you've been creating, that you've been building, that means the most to you. So they may not have that. They may have a cheating spouse, or they might be estranged from their children, or they might be having problems at work, whereas you don't have those problems. Or if you do have the problems, you mitigate those issues, so you maintain a high level of joy and happiness in your life. They're jealous. They don't know how to mitigate it, or they're upset that even once again, if they think they're higher than you, they're thinking that how are you able to have all of these tools and resources to get through your troubles and still be so happy, right? So happiness is super simple. It is a super simple concept that can become very complex depending on your particulars, or depending on who you're around and what's going on. Because once again, happiness, it doesn't really have a lot of requirements. You can be happy living in any type of dwelling with any type of, you don't have to have a fancy car. You don't have to have a car at all, right? You don't have to live in a big home. You don't have to live in a house at all. You could live in a trailer. You could live in a studio apartment. You could live in a basement apartment. And the happiness you exude fills that whole space. It trickles out of that space, trickles into society. People understand that your happiness runs deep. All right. And so there's going to be folks who are seriously jilted by that your happiness runs real deep. It's something that they cannot compromise in any fashion. But of course, they're going to try, right? So this is slightly cautionary as well. People will try to compromise the happiness that they know you have. If they're very unhappy and very jealous of you, and they see that you're living your best life, staying out the way, completely unbothered, they're going to try to cause havoc, to wreak havoc. Then you're going to see people randomly fighting with you, randomly doing things to get you out of character, trying to get you to argue, trying to get you to fight. And you're thinking to yourself, I stay out of the way. I'm not bothering them. I don't even want to talk to them. Why are they coming at me like that? They're jealous of your joy. They're jealous of your happy life, your happy family, perhaps. They're jealous of the fact that you stay out the way. You do not have their troubles. And even if you do, once again, you deal with them. You don't go out there and attack people. You don't go out there and try to ruin people's lives and sabotage other people. They move that way, right? And so, they see that through it all, through all the attacks, through all the craziness, through all the stuff that may be happening in your world that are less than savory, you remain happy. You stay out the way. You're living your best life. Nobody could tell you nothing, all right? Nobody can tell you anything about happiness. Nobody could try to taint that. They're going to taint their own happiness a lot quicker than they'd ever attack yours or compromise yours. So definitely keep your minds elevated, and please let it be known, everybody, here on the Mindset Elevator, if you feel as though this video resonates with you, and if you wish to share any stories or any situations about dealing with people who are jealous of your happy life, please let the community see your story, all right? Because we love to read what you guys have been going through, feeling, experiencing, and all the trials and tribulations that you've gone through and that you've gotten through, and that, and you're still here. Please share your stories. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all of you guys' presence from all over the world. I thank you guys for your friendship, for your, positive vibes, everything that you guys give to the channel, the way you guys have allowed the channel to grow and prosper. It's just, there's no words to describe. So I thank you guys. I wish you guys enjoy the rest of February, of course, 2025. We'll see you in the next video. All right, stay up.